Welcome to Messages from Above Pick a Card readings. This is for Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, the earth signs, for the month of September. There are 3 cards to choose from. Please focus on the 3 cards in front of you and see which card you are being drawn to. Which one is your focus going to? There will be timestamps in the description below for each card reading. Remember that this is a general reading and they may or may not resonate. If you are drawn to more than one card, then listen to those messages as well, as there may possibly be a message for you in them also. Welcome to those of you who picked card number 1. Let's have a look and see the card that you have chosen. So we have Divine Grace, the law of efficiency. Okay, so this card is basically asking you to trust and to accept that the universe knows what's right for you. It's asking you to have the strength to let go of perceived paths that you should be following, and to just let go of what your perceived knowledge is, and to trust that the universe has your best interests at heart and will guide you on your path to make your life a lot easier. This is about listening. Listen for the cues, listen to your intuition, to hear what the universe is sending you, the clues the universe is sending you to help you achieve your goals, or to travel along your path with grace and with ease, without any struggle. By listening to the universe and by surrendering and accepting that the universe has your best interests at heart, your journey will be a lot easier. There'll be no struggle. You'll just have a more efficient way of travelling along your path. Okay, so let's read and see what the book says about this card. Okay, it says, "It is time your life became easier. It is time for you to walk the way of divine grace with trust, simplicity and acceptance. You do not have to try to make things happen. You can gracefully act without attachment and trust that all will be as it is meant to be. Surrender your struggles now as you allow life to serve you with love and kindness. This is the most efficient use of your energy and will lead to the best results. The law of efficiency encourages us to work smarter rather than always working harder. It is like learning to allow a wave to carry you to shore rather than swimming the entire way with your own efforts alone, or even against the current, which would make the journey even harder. It is like planting a seed at the right time so nature will help it bloom in the spring, rather than planting it during the dead of winter when it takes a lot of effort to keep it alive, and even then it may not survive. This is the intelligence of the law of efficiency and divine grace at work. To hitch your wagon to the universe in this way, you need to learn to listen. This means tuning in to what feels right or wrong at any given time. Sometimes you will want to push forward, yet your intuitive knowing will guide you to rest. Sometimes you will want to hide from a challenge, and yet know in your bones it is time to step up and shine with boldness, despite the fear you may feel. The universe has a sense of natural flow, cycles and timing that assures us that it supports every dream we dare to dream, and that everyone can come to fruition in due course. It may not look exactly as you expect, but if you have set it in motion with desire and intention, karmic law will ensure that it finds expression. For this to happen in the most loving, graceful and easy way, you must learn to hear, feel and sense the currents of life and work with them rather than push against them. This is about common sense, allowing yourself to be helped, not making things more difficult for yourself than they need to be. Imagine that you have a chance to share a feeling of love in a room full of receptive people. The time is right. They are open and your efforts create the maximum effect for love's success. Or you could expend the same amount of time and energy by arguing with one disinterested person in an attempt to get them to understand and receive your love, even though they actually have no interest in doing so. They just wish to have their own point of view and for you to agree with that. One is working with the law of efficiency and the other is working against the tide of life. It is not bad to choose the harder way sometimes. It can be a great learning experience, but you are being encouraged with this oracle to explore the easier and more graceful way more often, especially at this time in your life, because there is a helping hand, a natural wave of energy in life that is going to be able to support your rising spirit in manifesting something truly beautiful and special in the world. The law of efficiency is also sometimes known as the path of least resistance. We must find the strength that comes from letting go and trusting that the universe knows what it is doing. It takes spiritual maturity to cede to wisdom greater than your own immediate understanding. Then you are surfing the wave rather than swimming against the current. How efficient to work with life and its cycles rather than believing you must struggle and strain to be heard, loved, rewarded and inspired. You have that maturity within you. Trust now. Trust that all will come in time. There is an invocation that goes with this card and I will post that in the description box below. Okay. Let's ask the universe for another message for you, please. Can we please have a message for the bad signs? Oops, that one's flipped. Okay, we'll take that one. Okay, be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it is important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. There we go, that's you surrendering, being proud as a peacock that what you've achieved, and it's time to celebrate all that. So I'll just put that there and we'll read what the card says for that. The spirit world wants you to stop right now and listen. We want you to honour the hard work you've done and pat yourself on the back. Whether you've moved through a difficult or painful situation, achieved a significant success at work, conquered a new skill, learned a language, beat your personal best in your favourite sport, or simply that you just let go of everything that was holding you back for your highest good, this card is letting you know how vital it is to honour and acknowledge yourself by feeling proud. Pause for a few minutes and enjoy the moment while you bask in your own pride as you let the warmth of that feeling wash over you. And as you do, you feel the sense of achievement and smile for the whole world to see. Right now, it's all about celebrating your successes. Once again, be proud of how far you have come and have faith in how far you can go. Again, it's about listening and knowing that you are able to achieve with the help of the divine source, with guidance. You are able to achieve whatever you set your heart to. If it's for your highest good, you will have success. Okay, let's do another card for you. Card, please. Earth signs for card number 1. What is a message, please, that goes with this card? Okay, let's have a look. Bliss. Bliss is your soul's way of showing you that you're headed in the right direction. Effortlessly soften into deep personal joy. As you open up to and follow your bliss, you will notice how life blossoms. Do what makes you truly happy. There is no other way. Again, by achieving and having success in your direction and the things you want to do, that's what will make you truly happy. Surrender, listen, know that the universe has your back and will do whatever it needs to help guide you and push you in the right direction for your highest good. And know that when you do the things that you want to do, that do work out successfully, that is what you are meant to do, and they are the things that will make you in bliss. And that's your soul's way of showing you that you have headed in the right direction. Okay, they are your messages. Welcome to those of you who picked card number 2. Let's have a look and see what card you have picked. Okay, so we have Orbs of Light. Okay, so orbs are basically messages that are being sent to you from the spirit world. They're around us all the time. It's just we obviously don't see them all the time. They are there to support you, to guide you, and to show love. When you open your heart space and when you're meditating and that kind of thing, you're actually raising your vibration, your frequency. And when you are coming from the heart space, that is when the light is most attracted. The orbs are most attracted to that. Okay, so let's have a look and see what the message is for that in the book. Okay, so the spiritual worlds are delivering a message to you. You may have already heard it through telepathic reception and mistaken it for your own thought. Yet it is inspired by your higher guidance, those spiritual beings that love you without condition. It is an answer to a question and guidance to increase your happiness. It is possible to pray without realizing it. The universe is lovingly listening to every thought and feeling in your heart and mind. When you intentionally speak to the universe and ask your higher guidance to help you with an issue, this is a powerful way to call the light into your life. It works, often quite rapidly. However, sometimes we ask for help without being so aware of doing so. Worrying about an issue or pondering a question are ways this happens. There are orbs of light around you. They are spiritual beings that love you. These orbs contain information and energies that help answer questions and worries through the intelligence and love of the higher spiritual worlds. That information might come through a song, a phrase, a feeling, a colour, or a symbol that unlocks awareness in the deeper recesses of your mind and body. Orbs are always around us, but appear in more concentrated form, both in quantity and quality, in certain places and at certain times, including when your energy is in a particularly soft and receptive, high-frequency state. Orbs naturally gravitate towards high energy. This doesn't mean you have to be on the go constantly. Higher energy can be created when you are very still, by raising your frequency to a higher vibrational state. You can do this by regularly meditating on love and healing. You can place yourself in a state that is most attractive to orbs of light by relaxing, opening your heart and feeling good. You are also most likely to perceive them around you in this state, which can be a fun and beautiful experience. Orbs are often only seen in photographs where they appear as soft balls of light. If they are enhanced and magnified, patterns, symbols and faces can sometimes be seen within them. This is part of the loving genius of the spiritual world, the way that light can reach the earth in form, helping to raise frequency from fear to love. Being in nature and doing some invocations to unconditional love creates an energy that is very attractive to orbs. So is group work based in love, such as meditating together to clear a sacred space in nature, then dancing and praying together in that space with joyful devotion to love. This attracts high-level guidance because a group can be a container powerful enough to generate and hold the higher frequencies of love. This can also happen for individuals, but group energy can be a powerful and effective way to attract a great downpour of spiritual grace. Clearing the energy of your home and calling in higher guidance to bless you and your home each day, perhaps with the invocation below, which I will put in the description box, will also create a space in which orbs of light can more easily visit you, bringing their uplifting energy and healing light. To access the information of these orbs of light, to be open to seeing them more clearly, whether directly with your own energetic vision through clairvoyance or through photographs or other means, you can use the invocation below, which you will find in the description box. Okay, let's have a look and see what other message, please. The earth signs for September. Message, please. Thank you. What's the message, please, to go with this card? Message, please. Animal kingdom. Okay, so animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. Okay, so let's have a look and see what the message is. Again, it's showing you that with love and you have support. Animals are spiritual creatures as well. They can sense a lot of higher frequencies than we as humans can. The universe actually can send you animals to be your spirit guides, and to send them to you to protect you as well while they're here on the earth plane. So let's have a look and see what that says. Spirit has presented this card to you to make you aware that the animal kingdom is beckoning to you. Have you been thinking about animals lately, or have you acquired a new pet? Have you considered volunteering at a shelter? Or are you noticing that regardless of if they have fins, feathers, fur, or 2 legs or 4, animals are entering into your life? Animals offer us unconditional love and encourage us to play and to live life to the fullest. They help us let go of the past, to remember that each moment is a new opportunity to make every day count, and most important, to be in the here and now. Whether you've owned an animal, have one now, cared for one, or simply have a relationship with one, Always know that by loving and taking care of God's creatures, in reality you're taking care of yourself. Be open to the idea of letting the animal kingdom come into your life. They could possibly be your teacher and healer. You never know what beautiful lessons and love await you. I would be lost without my fur baby, so they do. Your animals show you unconditional love. So, another card, please. The signs for card number 2. What's the message that goes with the cards they've already had, please? Okay, let's have a look. Card, please. Magic. Magic is what happens when the seemingly impossible comes true. Believe in magic. Without it, you're a slave to the predictable and mundane. Speak to the audacious and unimaginable, and the universe will bring it to life for you. There we go. So, they are your cards. I hope you enjoyed them. Welcome to those of you who picked card number 3. Let's have a look and see what card you have chosen. Okay, you have initiation by water. Now this card is mainly about your emotions. It's about unblocking the emotions that you are suppressing, which are causing chaos in your life, causing stormy waves in your life. It's about releasing these blockages and these emotions so that you can have a more serene and peaceful journey. This card is about being open to receiving from the spirit world, from the universe, light, truth, and being able to find a space of love within you, love for self, love for others, and to share the truth that the universe is guiding you to share for the highest good of humanity. But you need to unblock your own emotions first to be able to see the light that's coming into you for your spiritual path. So let's have a look and see what the meaning of the card is in the book. So, your spiritual path this lifetime involves you becoming a clear channel for spirit. You are meant to communicate with higher guidance from the loving spiritual worlds. Your initiation by water will further open your receiving channels, dislodge lower vibrational material, and sensitize you to the subtle realms of light. You are being opened to a world of which you may only have dreamed. Such is its beauty, grace, and love. Situations have been arising in your world that evoke emotional reactions and challenge your opinions and beliefs. You may not feel in control. You may feel like your world, your own emotions have become like a stormy sea in which you are tossed about, and you are doing your best not to drown in the chaos. Yet you are not to fear it. It is stirring that which has been held within so it can be released. The storm will pass and the waters of your emotions shall become more serene. You could compare the process to a glass of water with muddy sediment at the bottom. The water appears clear as the mud is left to lie. Yet once that water gets stirred up, the mud rises. Then it can be filtered out and the water will be clearer than ever before. The turbulence was a step that led to a greater clarity. The waters in the glass are comparable to your emotional waters. And the fixed opinions, beliefs, or long-held emotional patterns based on unresolved past pain are the sediment at the bottom of the glass. Hold the glass up to the light. Can the light shine through the sediment? No, but it can be seen through the clear water. Remove the sediment and the water will be clear enough to allow light to shine through without obstruction or distortion. The light is the light of spirit, of higher truths, unconditional love, of peace, wisdom and joy. You know that you are meant to be a channel for the truths of the spirit. As an advanced soul, you are capable of successfully enduring the process of filtering out whatever would obstruct the clear flow of higher consciousness through your being. Perhaps, tired of emotional swings, you have suppressed your emotions and believe you feel nothing, yet you are acting out unwanted behaviours or suffering from apparently random physical accidents or maladies, which is your subconscious way of expressing your hidden feelings. If this is the case, you are encouraged to be kind to yourself, to give yourself time to reflect upon your true feelings. Releasing emotional blockages doesn't have to be a drawn-out process. It is often the resistance and fear of the feelings within that is more difficult than expressing the actual feeling underneath that resistance and finally letting it go. Whatever pain you are feeling right now is a sign of emotional healing and recovery. You are encouraged to accept and process your feelings, especially those that do not make much sense to you. Your emotional truths will make more sense as you heal. If you can get help from a healer, therapist, counsellor or mentor, they will support you and help you resolve your part of the process more swiftly. Know that even though it challenges you at times, this is a good thing that is taking place, necessary for you to more fully receive the divine connection for which you yearn. There is an invocation for this card, and I will post that in the description box below. Okay, let's do another card for you. So card please, card number 3 for Earth sign for September. Another message please for card number 3. Okay. Stand your ground. I'll put that there. So stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. So there we have strong roots into the ground. Stand strong. Know your beliefs and stand by your convictions. Let's have a look, see what the card says in the book. This card is proof that no matter how much you're being tested, pushed or cajoled into doing something you genuinely know is not for your higher good, it's okay to stand your ground and push back. Don't waver, don't give in, and don't lose sight of what's waiting for you. Remember, the outcome that you know is right for you may not be what others think is best for you. This card will provide the strength to believe in your own integrity, your own self-worth, to help you remain clear and focused, to defend what you believe and know to be right. With the conviction of that belief comes an ample supply of energy so that you can stand tall. You don't need to compromise or surrender and give up the control you hold dear. By standing in your truth, by standing your ground and standing in your truth, the universe will back you 100%. So don't be peer pressured into changing your mind or succumbing to what other people believe is right for you. Stand by your convictions. Stand your ground. The universe will back you 100%. Let's pick another card for you, the final card for your reading. So card please, the card number 3. Let's have a look, see what the card is please. Let's pick that one and that one. Okay, so the first card is Sanctuary. Your home, whether it's a tent, a caravan, a boat, a room or a house, is your sanctuary. Have an honest look at where you live and make time to create a haven that is a blissful palace for you to rest, play and heal. And the other card that seemed to want to come out was Serendipity. Let go of expectations and perfectionism and open up to the fun and whimsical ways that the universe wants to play. Tapping into cosmic serendipity will help you find your inner organic flow and give you a more spacious and vivacious outlook on life. There we go. Flow, water flowing, spirit's guidance, light flowing through you. Okay, so they are your messages. I hope you like the reading.